What's going on, everybody? Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth. It's Rod with POW Group, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Thursday. It's October 16th. Hope you're doing well. We're going to dive into Ripple's latest acquisition. They acquired G Treasury for $1 billion with a B dollars. This is their third major acquisition this year, and the company just continues to be an absolute powerhouse and utilize its war chest of capital. And in my opinion, Ripple is going to be the most valuable company on the planet when it's all said and done. And XRP will be the most valuable digital asset, not to be conflated with Ripple, the company, which, fun fact, Ripple was created before XRP, the digital asset. And I did reach out to 3iQ CEO as well, Pascal Saint-Jean, and the team at 3iQ. Going to try to have them back on for an interview. They have the spot ETF here in Canada, XRPQ. So I already interviewed them once, and if you haven't seen that, you can check it out. But like I said, looking forward to having them back on again and getting another update. So I'll keep everybody posted there. Before we get to it, we'll also take a look at the chart towards the end. There's some bearish continuation patterns that is on deck for XRP at the moment. So we could see a little bit more downside, spoiler alert, but we'll take a look at the chart and the price action, what to expect in terms of that in the days, weeks, and months ahead toward the end of the video. Before we do, make sure to smash the like. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. And full disclosure, I do own XRP. It's my largest crypto holding by a country mile. You can also follow us over on X as well, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPOW. Getting a ton of followers over there recently, and really appreciate all of the support. So there was a couple articles that broke it down very well. This was the original one that I saw from the block. Ripple acquires G Treasury for $1 billion, watershed moment for Treasury management. And if you look down here, they go through some commentary here from Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse. But this is Ripple's third major acquisition in 2025, buying prime broker Hidden Road for $1.25 billion in April. And Coinbase had a huge acquisition. That was the biggest one, but this one I think was the second biggest, $1.25 billion. That is massive, and that was in April. And then later purchased stablecoin platform Rail for $200 million. Ripple and G Treasury will focus on enabling customers to tap into the multi-trillion-dollar global repo market via prime broker Hidden Road. Everything's just falling together in line here perfectly. The stars are aligning, and this literally has all the makings of the biggest company on the planet. Ripple, in my opinion, is going to become the most valuable company when it's all said and done in terms of market cap and valuation. And it's going to be bigger than Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, you name it. We're talking about all the money we're going after here, folks. And there was a great article and right up here from Cointelegraph. So Ripple buys corporate treasury management company G Treasury for $1 billion. And if we scroll down here, they go through some of the details. So the deal gives Ripple infrastructure to manage digital assets and held in corporate treasuries, including stablecoins and tokenized deposits, which can be used to generate yield for clients, according to a Thursday announcement. G Treasury's corporate treasury management tools, alongside Ripple's suite of blockchain rails, allows the funds to be accessed 24/7 and sent with near-instant settlement in cross-border transactions, Ripple Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, said. For too long, money has been stuck in slow, outdated payment systems and infrastructure, causing unnecessary delays, high costs, and roadblocks to entering new markets, problems that blockchain technologies are ideally suited to solve. And ultimately, that is why they created crypto, was to, in my opinion, the internet of value, the internet of money, so that money can move at the same speed as information, but also to make the US dollar stronger, because you're going to have all these stable coins. It's going to make the US dollar stronger and these fiat currencies around the world stronger. They're going to go to a new system, right? Maybe SDR, ESDR back, but it's might even be backed by gold and a few other commodities and assets as well. But that's more than likely what's going to happen. And in my opinion, it was also used to keep the dollar supremacy and just overall the U.S. at the helm. And I do believe that they created crypto, to be honest with you. And I think also it was a big reason to kind of pay down the debt as well with all these stable coins, etc. So I'm not going to read the entire article, but I highly encourage you to check that out. But yeah, everything that you would want to see Ripple do, it's doing. And like I said, just all of the stars aligning. It's into custody. It has Rail, like I said. We have stablecoin. We have RLUSD. We have prime brokerage, Hidden Road, and now G Treasury. So, like I said, folks, it's a one-stop shop. It's the Amazon of crypto. Literally, like Brad Garlinghouse said himself, Ripple is to blockchain and crypto as to what Amazon was to books, right? And that's just the beginning phase. Literally, they're going to have their hand in every aspect of this industry, and in my opinion, there's no better company. There's no better like transparent company. There's no better run company, and like I said, just the overall fundamentals of this company have never been better. And even RLUSD getting the highest in terms of what was considered the highest in terms of just overall, like regulatory, just run the best. It was voted the best in terms of attestations and just given the highest form of basically approval. So love to see it, and it's only going to get better from here, folks. But unfortunately, there is a little bit of downside that we're looking at here on the chart. We did have this descending triangle that confirmed. That target is 213. We hit that target, and then we also had a POW algo alert go off, a head and shoulders. So we had our left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We had a target of 220. We hit that and then some. And then, like I said, if we zoom out here, look at the descending triangle, we were looking at a move down to around 213, and we also have a 4-hour head and shoulders that's forming here now. So we have our left shoulder, head, right, and we have already confirmed it with a 4-hour downtrend. So you just take your measured move there from the head to the neckline, move it out to your neckline. I like to use the real candle bodies, and you can see here we could be seeing a dip down to around $2, just above that, around 203. And we did cool off the RSI, so we could be due for another dip lower. There's another bearish pattern on the chart as well, actually a couple of them. We had a bearish triple thunder crossover, so that's a POW algo alert when the price is lost, when the price loses the 10-week moving average. When we see a MACD and a stochastic bear cross, which we did, you get that alert of the bearish triple thunder crossover. And then on the flip side of that, when the price gets above the 10-week and you see the MACD and the stochastic flick bull, you usually see a massive move. And that's exactly what happened back a year ago or so into November elections. Price went from about 50 cents all the way up to $3.60. Then we had the bearish triple thunder crossover again. We went from about 237 down to 160. Then we had the bullish triple thunder crossover. We went from about 190 to again 360, and now we're having the bearish triple thunder crossover again. So we were given multiple weeks heads up that we could potentially see more downside, and also something that's looming on the chart is a death cross. So the 50-day moving average is closing in on the 200-day, and when the 50 is above the 200 and they cross, that's called a death cross. When it's the opposite, when the 50 is below the 200 and they cross, that's a golden cross, and generally perceived as extremely bullish. But as you can see, we did lose the 50-day moving average, and we're still back below it, so it's confirmed as new resistance instead of support, not what we want to see. So we do have the 100-day moving average there at 150, which very well could be in the cards. But hard to say. It's really going to depend on how long this government shutdown goes. When are they going to start approving altcoin ETFs? I think it's going to happen at some point towards the end of this month, if not in November. And then that will more than likely be our catalyst, as well as crypto legislation and the Clarity Act sometime over the next couple of months as well. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we were back down to around that 203 mark here in the not too distant future. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. We'll continue the conversation in the comment section below. It's Rod with POW Group. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to Pursuit of Wealth Group, your edge in the fast-paced world of stocks and crypto. With POW Algo Alerts, you'll never miss an opportunity. Our system tracks nearly 100 different assets, from stocks and crypto to commodities, and the list keeps growing. Backed by over 25 custom indicators, our alerts cut through the noise and give you clear, actionable insights. Each alert is delivered directly to your inbox and to our exclusive Slack community, where you can connect, learn, and trade alongside like-minded investors. For just $29.99 per month, or save with our yearly plan at $299.99 Canadian. You get professional-grade alerts designed to help you trade smarter, not harder. Stop chasing the market. Start anticipating it. Join today at pursuitofwealthgroup.com and take your trading to the next level with POW Algo Alerts.